Welcome to another episode of Big Ego Media. We've got another special guest, goes by the name of Size. You must have known him if he was from back in the day. You was watching the old school PYG. I would say one of the pioneers of this UK sort of, I don't know, would you say you guys are the forefathers of drill? Not in terms of the sound, but that whole movement, how these guys are on badness now.
Yeah, definitely.
But
definitely.
We've done an interview before, but that was on an Instagram live and it wasn't the greatest. So here you're back again. So the people said bring Size back on. I said I need to bring you back on. So you're here. So let's start from the beginning as we all do. Where you're from, your family background, and so on.
Yeah. I'm from Peckham. My family's from England and Jamaica.
Yeah. So you grew up in Peckham all your life?
Yeah.
What's the fondest memory do you have of your childhood, let's say from 4 years old to 10 years old?
Just playing out, innit?
Playing out.
Just having fun.
I mean, you're someone whose family was really known on ends. Was you aware of your brothers and them lot's name from the very get-go, or is there something that they hid from you?
Nah, yeah, man, they hid it from me. I didn't know. I was always on my own thing anyway. Obviously, I knew I had brothers, but I was just always on my own thing. I had my own set of friends.
Yeah. And how was you kind of school-wise, well-behaved? Was you one of the good kids, the bad kids, or?
I would say more bad, but just more like not doing actual badness, but you know, just misbehaving, like couldn't listen.
Yeah.
I always had to learn the hard way.
And how was sort of parents at the time? Were they strict on you, or was it more relaxed?
Nah, they were strict, definitely strict.
And I remember one time, I don't know if I've told you this story before. So obviously, I was good friends with your older brother, Ainsley.
Yeah.
So we started off doing Pound Up outside Crane Block. And Ainsley used to come and play with us over there. 1 minute we were playing Pound Up, but Ainsley wasn't there. One of your older brothers come out of the blue. We all ran. Because he's like, where's my brother? Has anyone seen him? So, he's going to go basically beat us up because he was like, Ainsley should have been home or something. He wasn't at home. So as the first time I catch one of your older brothers, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, these are the guys not to mess around with over here. But what was you into though? Was you football at the time? What did you want to be?
No, I used to play football. I used to play for one team called Axton. They was in Brixton.
Yeah.
Near Rosendale.
Okay.
Yeah, Rosendale. Yeah, I used to play football there. I liked football, but it wasn't really a sport. I was just one of them active kids. I just wanted to do everything.
Yeah. And what was your main aspiration, or what did you want to be?
What back then? I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really had. I just used to freestyle, literally.
And then what was again, I guess then, the transition that you went from just being a regular kid, having sort of brothers who are notorious in the area. When then did you transition and kind of stepped into that life? What age was you?
Obviously, I think it was always there. So obviously, all my friends, we was just all out there, and then just started trapping, innit? Yeah, that's what it was for me, more money. And
was there any sort of discussions with your older brother like, yo, what are you doing? Stop that now, or is that it was too late?
Nah, they used to take things off of me, and I used to get grounded. So yeah, they definitely never supported it.
And at the time, sort of musically, when did you start making music? For example, when did you?
Boy, I would say about 07 times, like obviously me, Shocks, Siege. Obviously we all used to go studio and Unit 10. I wasn't a rapper then. Them lot was more the rappers, and then we'll just sit there. Them lot was making music. Then one day, I done a diss track for the Brixton youths, and them just from there, literally.
So was it just like literally, them gonna go rapping? I'm not rapping, but fuck it, everyone's doing it. Let me do it. Yeah,
one day we was just in the studio and we just made a song.
I mean, those days as well, living in Peckham was very, very dangerous, and the whole Brixton and Peckham saga at the time was very, very wild. Did you ever at the time kind of fear for your life, or was it just the excitement of everything?
Yeah, I never used to really think about it. Literally, because I had friends from Brixton, innit, from secondary school, so it weren't really too, I would say, crazy. But then obviously my friends from Peckham, if they're inside and I'm backing them.
Yeah. And what was the name Size? Where did that come about? Like, why wouldn't you, for example, Tiny your brother or something like that? Or
no, because I was big for my age.
Yeah. So you didn't want to say fuck being a tiny. I was gonna say you was a bit chubby them days.
I was big. I wasn't chubby. I was fat. Yeah.
What I mean, we'll come back again, but like, what was the sort of life changes that you said that, you know what, actually, I'm a bit fat, I need to lose this weight? Was it going to jail, or was it?
Yeah, just got into jail, you know, and just genuinely, remember, I've never gone gym before I went jail. So I went
your
jail.
phone's vibrating.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Let me call you back, yeah? Cool. Yeah, let me switch it off, man, because these phones want to stop ringing. Yeah, so, yeah, literally just went prison. Obviously, I was always in Feltham anyway, always fighting, whatever. So I was always on basic, or do you get what I'm saying? I'm blocking. Then one of my brethren from East, from Cannon Town, Ebo, he's the one what got me on the training thing. We was banged up together.
Okay.
So just used to do press ups and that every day, and then
I need that discipline, but I've just been piling on the weight, so we're going in reverse. So, I mean, I'm going to take it back to 07 time as well. So, I'm in prison, just been on remand. Obviously, the whole madness that happened with me and whatever incident. Got given bail. I'm at my mum's house in Peckham.
Yeah.
I'm chilling there, and all of a sudden, my younger brother ran into the house, right? Screaming, open the door, open the door. I'm thinking it's police at the beginning. So as he comes upstairs, I'm like, what's going on? He said, people are chasing him. So we've come outside. Was you there at the initial part, or was you only there the second part?
At the second part, because Jarvis and Charles, they're both my brethren. So if I was there, I don't know what was happening. I just see a big madness. I don't know what was happening.
I mean, we'll get to this. So the whole issue was, okay, my younger brother was having issues with you, not you per se, but your gang PYGs. Even though like he was like, one of them tried it and then all turned left anyway, right? So obviously I'd left Peckham a good couple of years before. Maybe I think I left Peckham 04, but I was always back and forth. So I didn't know some of you guys growing up. So when I'm coming back and I'm hearing PYG, I'm like, who these guys? I remember having an argument with one of them. He was being so disrespectful. I'm like, bro, these guys don't really, like, they don't care. So obviously, Carly, you know my older brother, like, he's heard these guys have come to the house. So I'm like, yeah, they came to the house, bared them. Obviously, we chased them the first time round. So we'll come back outside later on, because Carly's at night, we're gonna find him. You guys were literally maybe 200 yards away anyway, because where our house is in Peckham, it's so bait, where everyone jams. So, what do you remember about that incident before I say what I remember?
I can't remember, much, I just remember, obviously, Charles got hurt somehow. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's when I said, like, what's going on? And then,
Because, I mean, what would happen? Well, I'll tell you what happened from my point of view. So, you guys have come to the house earlier. We've kind of chased you guys. I mean, you wasn't there first time around. Then my brother's like, nah, no way they came to mum's house. So he said, let's go and find him. A couple of my brethren from East were with me. Went to go, but he came, well, my brother's a bit on the hype. He's like, which one was it? My brother pointed out which one it was. They started fighting. But obviously, you guys are maybe unaware of what's happened. You guys started fighting back. So I remember you distinctly, right?
Yeah.
You've picked up a log or whatever. You're trying to whack me with it, because you're thinking, who the fuck is this guy? So I'm moving back. I'm like, go on then. And then, not to mention names, I think I said in the other interview, to be fair, I say, Paulie's come and bottled me in the back of my head. And then I turned around and he's ducked out. And then it's all gone, man. And this thing, you said you don't actually remember, right?
Yeah.
So I think the following week, again, our parents' house is right there. There's nothing we can't really do. So I'm walking up Peckham Post and you're on a bicycle. And you see me, I see you. And you're like, come around the corner. And I see you around the corner, I see bare youths there. I'm like, I'm not coming around the corner, but I'm trying to play it up. Like, all right, cool. But I turn back, start going back home. I say, these guys are mad, putting around the corner. I mean, I say this to say this, right?
Yeah.
At that point, you and my younger brother were cool. You went to the same school together. Why wasn't you trying to diffuse it? Or was it just a thing that where it's the peer pressure and the hype that comes with it?
No, it was never that. Because I've always had my own mind. I just think it was just, when I've come, I've just seen the madness. It's not until later on I found out, it's with Jarvis. Like, I didn't understand. Jarvis is my brethren. So you get what I'm saying? Jarvis rode with us. So yeah, but it was just one of them ones, man. I can't even remember why it happened.
But anyway, moving on from that, all is love. We can, and that's the beauty of it. For me, is that we can all move on. Because the first time I seen you after that was when I went to go and do a talk in the HJP ISIS. I said, you remember me? Like, who's this guy? And I kind of explained.
I couldn't even remember.
And we had a hug. So I'm saying, if more people can do that and say, you know what, it's
Nah,
not even worth it. And like
definitely.
we've got children, we all live to be adults and so on. 'Cause a lot of young, as you know, a lot of our friends didn't make it to even
Didn't,
to
yeah, so you
get,
gotta
get
be
in their 20s.
grateful, man.
I mean, I
Definitely.
say this to say as well that there was a period where you were shot yourself.
Yeah.
Was it 5 times?
5 times, yeah.
At that point, okay, things were active in terms of you guys and the Brixton guys, but was you kind of aware of the, I guess, dangers you was in? Did you even think people knew where you lived at the time?
Yeah, I don't know who shot me, so I don't even know, literally. I just stepped out, jumped in my car, and then my brethren was with me. My brethren Real, that's not here no more.
Yeah.
And obviously someone's gone to run up to the car. So as they run up to the car, I've just been rude, innit? Like do what you're doing type of thing, innit? And then they did do that. They started clapping us. So I've kind of covered my brethren, because my brethren weren't rolled, innit?
Yeah.
So that's how I got shot in my back,
Yeah.
because I've leaned over him. So obviously all the shots have gone off, whatever. But I was calm, you know. Getting shot is obviously, I don't want that, no one to go through that. But it never hurt when I got shot. It was the after.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And yeah, it's serious, because I could have been dead. Innit?
Did you ever was unconscious at any time?
Never. No, I took myself hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took myself hospital.
And how did your family sort of react to that? Was everyone scared or?
Scared, yeah. Yeah, obviously, because I think they was more scared when I went into operation. I had to go for operation because my arms were broken. Yeah.
I mean, and after coming out yourself, was it a thing that where you're like, you know, fuck this lifestyle? Or did that amp you up a bit more? Like, all right, cool, you got me?
Nah, I wasn't even gassed, you know. Obviously, I was just grateful to be alive, innit? That I was lucky, because obviously people get shot once and die, innit? So it was like I was grateful, but it was just one of them ones that I'll just never slip again, innit? I'll just make sure, innit? And just be more on point. I think I was too relaxed.
Yeah. I mean, just going back to the music side of things again, I mean, PYG, that was a movement. Or PYG, that was a movement. Where do you think you guys' status is in UK British rap music? Like, where, do you think people give you guys enough credit for that movement?
Yeah, because there's people that I see and I don't even know them, just random people. It's like, I listened to your music from back in the day. And yeah, so I believe we done our thing. Obviously, there's other people that took it to a better height. And obviously, it's now, innit? So they're in a better time. Maybe if it was coming out now, it would be even bigger. But obviously, it was one of them ones. I think that we made our stamp, though. Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, why do you think you never took it to certain heights? Was it the in and out of prison? Do you think that's
remember, I've only been jailed twice, but 2 long sentences.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And how long were your sentence for and what were they for?
The first time I went jail for weed, a gun and bullets and money. Yeah, I got 6 years. Literally, I just turned 17, I got 6 years. Ended up doing just a bit more than that, a couple extra days and everything. And then my second sentence, I got a 4, but I was on remand 14 months. And because I was on license, my sentence didn't start, so I just done just under 3.5 then as well.
So I mean, when you first went to prison as well, was you a bit afraid? Because you're thinking, oh wait, I got mad beef, they're gonna put me in mad
but I
wing.
knew I was going to jail because I was in Jamaica.
Okay.
And they raided my mum's house, but they raided my trap house.
Okay.
But when they've raided my trap house, someone that was there, they've arrested them. So obviously I didn't want that person to get in trouble. So I called the feds while I was on holiday in Jamaica and said, look, whatever's there is mine, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like when I'm landing on this day, do what you're doing. Cause I knew I was going to jail. I weren't going on the run and all them things. But.
This one, we can maybe cut, we'll ask it, we can maybe cut in the audio or whatever. I didn't even know this until after I posted the interview that we done. There's that incident, apparently people was shooting at you on Wolf Road and then someone ended up being killed. Oh,
later on in the day, my friend Rio.
No, that one. It might be. That's what I say. It might be wrong, so we'll cut it if it's not. Was it the Bravo you on Woolly Road?
Oh, the one in the sweet shop.
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't nothing to do with me.
So
yeah.
Yeah,
that's how I completely did.
Because people were saying that, them guys were shooting at you, man. They saw you, man. They were shooting at you, man, and then you guys ran over to the innocent guy.
Obviously, the guy got shot in the shop. Yeah, I don't even know who that was. You know, literally.
Make sure that's not in there. So I mean, I guess then with Rio, that was another one where it's I mean, when someone's your friend and you hear that they passed, that what's that emotion that comes across? Because like some of these young people don't understand. They're rolling with their brethren every single day. They see them, but they don't realize that, raw, one little slip up and it's gone the other way.
Dead, yeah. No, obviously it was sad, innit?
Yeah.
Definitely changed me as a person.
And do you think it impacted you in a positive way at the time, or in a way that it said, actually, let me take a look at myself now?
No, not even that. I just think that it just made me more cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't think that it made me think. Feel any type of like, I want to change my life type of thing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because obviously he wasn't rolled at all, innit? You get what I'm
I was
saying?
gonna say as well, like, going back to PYG thing again, it's like, I reached out to a few different people from PYG, because I was like, fucking, that this moment should actually be put like in a documentary. Some people are like, yeah, how this? Some people say, no. Some people are like, yeah, I left that side alone. But it's sad to see how, and it's happened not just your generation, it happens to my generation. Or why do you think people who are such good friends when they're young always end up splitting up and then it's beef and war with each other? Why do you think that always happens? Is it money? Is it what do you think happens?
Nah, it's because a lot of people don't have their own mind. People look up to people too much. If everyone had their own mind, everyone would still be cool.
Yeah.
But there's some men are just soldiers, innit? And some are leaders, and that's just how it is.
I mean, do you miss that era?
I still chat to everyone.
No,
So,
but I'm saying, but that era, that movie,
Of course, come on. That's why even man that I don't chat to, like if I see them, it could never be that, because them man are my official brethren from back in the day, innit? So it will just be like, well, go on, and that's it.
And in terms of music now, how you see it in Peckham, who do you kind of fuck with instead of the young G's that are coming up now?
Well, out of the youngers, I think they're all doing their thing. I think they're all doing their thing.
And I mean, we've seen a few people now come out of jail who have come back in. We've seen Siege has jumped back on and so on. Is there any sort of collaboration that's going to be coming?
No, definitely.
I'm not seeing this. I've been speaking for this for I interviewed like a year ago, and I'm not seeing the collaborations. I'm not seeing what's going on.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
100% Siege, CS, definitely.
Yeah, and shout out CS, man. I seen him. He's been quiet for a little while. So people go through there.
CS is good, man.
Yeah, man.
He's
So
good. He's good.
He needs to come back there and make back his music, man.
Yeah, he's one of the hardest.
And we're missing
Definitely.
that. In terms of you now, the sort of music you're making now, would you say you got a sort of a target audience? Is it more the people that you kind of? Who do you make music for? Is it for everyone? Is it for the younger? Is it for
just
our
more
era?
for everyone, you know. Everyone. Yeah, I don't really have a specific like thing. Maybe I should, innit? But yeah. Just more for everyone, you know.
And is there any plans of an album, an EP, or anything like that?
Yeah, EP, definitely. Definitely.
When can we look at that?
Before summer next year.
Before summer next year?
Definitely.
And I actually interviewed Killy 6 Summers the other day, so you guys had a track together. How did that come about?
Yeah, I've known Kills. Me and Kills has been in jail from way back.
Okay.
From when I first went jail, I met Kills. And then obviously when I come back to jail, he was in ISIS.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I come back to ISIS, I see him, but then he got shipped out a couple of days later. But yeah, man, Kills is good stuff.
Yeah, good people, man. Came here.
Definitely.
I think Friday night or Thursday night. We did the interview, and that should be coming out soon. So I mean, going forward, what else? What else have you got? Is it just concentrating on music? Is it other business ventures?
Music, yeah. I got bare business ventures. I want to do everything. I just don't talk about them until they've actually blossomed.
I've seen that a few times. Like. You kind of say what you're doing, but not doing it. Like, you're like, I don't talk about what I'm doing, just what's your process. You're kind of letting us know that's something's happening. Yeah. What's the thinking around that?
It's just, I just believe in it. If you tell people what you're going to do, then they can just speak bad on it and it might not happen. Yeah, man. I just try and remain humble. And then obviously, when I know it's concrete, and this is what I'm definitely doing, or this is coming out, or I'm opening this, then I'll announce it.
I mean, I see it in the gram the other day as well. Congratulations, you got another baby on the way. Yeah. How has fatherhood changed you?
Big time, definitely. Yeah.
In what
Make
ways?
me a calm person.
Yeah.
Like I think about things before I do them.
Yeah. And the responsibilities that come with it.
Yeah, of course.
Because for me, I've got 2 daughters, and they're like my best friends.
Yeah.
They're like, literally, do you get that feeling with your kids
definitely.
and that? So like,
yeah.
Instead of going out clubbing with a man, I don't mind just chilling at home.
Yeah, I don't do ravings still. Yeah. So definitely, man.
So you don't do ravings? So how do you spend your time?
I'm boring, Bobby, man. Just like gym and just focus. That's it. Yeah.
And what is you stay? You go gym and you focus. You can't get yourself into trouble, right?
That's
Because
it,
sometimes you
yeah.
go to these places, and I think I said in another interview the other day. I went to a party the other day, and someone got gun butt. I'm like, what am I doing in this place? Like, what the fuck? Like, I shouldn't be in this place at all. So it makes me think that you have to kind of, because although it's got nothing to do with you, but seeing that and being in that vicinity made me think that, yeah, nah, there's certain people you just can't mix with, there's certain people you can't be around as well. I mean, do you with yourself, like, do you watch whose car you get into? Do you ask?
I don't
check
get
the
into
temperature?
no one's car really. I'd rather drive, innit?
Yeah.
I'm just a person, I just rather drive, yeah. But yeah, obviously, definitely.
And in regards to, I guess that obviously time has moved on, right? So like I said, with the time Peckham and Brixton, it was so crazy, right? Is there a thing now where like you can feel comfortable ever going to Brixton, or is it always feel like, so much was said on these tracks and so on?
I'm comfortable anywhere I go, innit?
Yeah.
I just leave my life in God's hands, innit?
Would it ever be a tune with anyone from Brixton?
Nah,
Just it
yeah.
wouldn't work out, yeah.
Yeah, that's not my...
And in terms of your family, how proud are they of you and your transition from moving on from that lifestyle to just being a family man?
Definitely, yeah, they're proud of me, man. Definitely, man.
So going forward, so you're saying that before the summer, how many tracks are we getting?
Boy, at least 6.
At least 6.
Yeah.
And then with that, is it just straight hip hop? Might jump on the drill beats? Is it?
Yeah, a bit of everything, I think. Yeah, it's not just gonna be just one set thing.
What do you think of the drill sound? What do you think of the?
Yeah, it's hard, man. Especially the young ones that are doing it. They're doing their thing, man.
But would you prefer drill or hip hop?
I like both, you know. I like both.
If you could pick one though.
But probably drill, you know.
Probably drill. You pick drill over here?
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, because I listen. Obviously, I knew. After I spoke to you, and I said, okay, let me go back and listen to some of Size and everyone's old things. It just gave me that nostalgia. I remember, even as a grown adult, I'm 35 years old, it just kind of gasses you a little bit still. And I'm thinking, yeah, Drew don't do this to me in the same way. Maybe because it's too new, maybe I'm going through nostalgia. But in terms of, forget ends, what about just UK-wise, who you fucking with in terms of music-wise?
I fuck with everyone, you know.
Oh, you're giving me,
everyone that obviously
Siege. Cool, okay. Nah, forget Peckham, forget Peckham.
Forget Peckham.
I'm just saying, like, anyone out there, like, say, you know what, I fuck with my man's music. Not Kills either, not him.
Alright, yeah. Rimsey's hard.
Yeah, shout out Rimsey.
Frosty.
Yeah.
I think Frosty's cold, free him. Yeah, Born Trappy's hard.
Born Trappy. I had interviewed him a couple of days ago as well.
Yeah.
I think that should be a track there, you know. Yeah, you have to get Born Trappy on that.
Yeah, Born Trappy's hard. Dimsy and that, the whole of 6-7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're hard. Obviously Harlem, 100%. They're hard. Yeah, man. There's bare man's music I fuck with. I fuck with everyone's music.
So, any last words you got to say for the fans, the people listening, the people who watch you from before? Like, what word of advice or wisdom do you have for them, really?
Just stay off the roads, innit? Definitely, man. Stay off the roads.
What advice would you give? I mean, I know you say stay off the roads. I mean, what if, as you're at age right now, seeing your 14 yourself, you're sitting in a room right now and you got a chance to speak to him, what would you tell him?
Just forget the roads, man. I know the 100 different friends, because friends just turn fake in that. Just focus on yourself.
Do you think if you had lived a legitimate life from then, do you think you'll be as successful as you are now, or more, or?
I think I'd be more, you know.
Yeah.
If I know what I know now, then definitely I would have never have done road.
And if you can sort of label Peckham in one word, what would it be?
It's wonderful.
Wonderful. I say no more, guy. That's a big ego interview, and there's my good friend Size.
Big up,
man.
Bobby. Come on.
Shit, man.